Anyway, can y'all remember? No, not remember. Can y'all believe that I remember what I was talking about in the last video? Teddy, I think I should have eaten a little breakfast. You know what? Those cornices are going to be amazing. But, like I said, the last big project, besides cleaning the roof, little projects, yeah, you know, I'll always have some little ones. But great big ones like that, oh man, it's just too much. I did finish the fire pit. Well, actually, it never was a fire pit. It was a flower pit. So, what I did was, I made, finally, a rock garden. I did. So, I had to spray Lily with some water this morning to teach her that that is not her climbing place anymore. She doesn't get to go in there and potty, but the plants and the rocks are in there. They're just packed in. So she was up there on the blocks and she was looking for a lizard, which is her new passion. That poor guy's got to be so hot. Okay, I'm losing my train of thought. Have you ever heard of block back? I'm not talking about when you have an epidural. I'm talking about when you are dumb enough to be picking up and moving blocks. Yeah. Like I said, I am going to get the big projects done, and then I'm going to do things that are not going to cause me to have to be horizontal. Now, yesterday, all I did was paint, but I was standing up most of the day. Jerry won't know what to do with all his free time. I finally relented because Teddy, did you just let me pass the doctor's office? He did. I had Jerry move the shepherd's hook and put the thing and the little bird feeder. Let's see, if you're looking at the cottage, it's on the left side of the driveway on the corner. I can't help it, y'all. She just missed those birdies so much. And out there, I don't care. You know, I'm going to scrape the rocks away a little bit. And, I don't know what I'll put down there. Maybe a little bit of mulch. And that way, if they want to grow grass, they can. Because the next time they flood my yard, it'll drown. So, you know, what the heck. I'm just really tired today. I know it's the heat. I know it is. I'm a wuss. Oh, that poor little doggy's got to be hot. Teddy, is it time for you to have a haircut again? Bless his heart. Now, when we get finished here, we are going to go to Lowe's. I just need a little bit more potting soil, and I'm going to try, y'all, I cannot tell you how very much I miss color in my yard. I miss it so much. It's just incredible. I have no color. Well, I have some in the front, not a lot, but some. And, but man, I miss it. I miss it a lot. And I've tried to look up bushes that butterflies are not attracted to. Well, it turns out, y'all, butterflies are attracted to everything that has a flower on it. Now, I could try to get my, yeah, I'm still looking for a little bit of lipstick, y'all. Maybe I better settle for some, you know, chapstick. But every time you Google that, it just brings up bushes that butterflies are attracted to. Now, nothing like eating a good old piece of chicken to give you some shiny lips. The old country girl way. And your boyfriend just wants to nibble on you all the time. Put a little behind your ears. Boy, that was a long time ago, y'all. I can't even believe that. It's so hard when your brain, if your body is not hurting, if you're having a really good day and your body's not hurting, your brain does not feel like it's 66 or 70 or 85 years old. I mean, in a way, sometimes it feels like yesterday when I used to go horseback riding with my friends, when I used to go to the movies and make out with my current boyfriend, when I used to be so naive that I didn't realize if you sat in a balcony at the movie theater, it was supposed to mean that you were easy. The projectionist and I were friends. His name was Patrick. And I used to like to go up there and just kind of hang out with him. And finally he said, Debrajoy, you do realize that this is where the fast girls come? I was like, no. So I didn't sit up there anymore. But it's so hard. I mean, y'all, I was not one of those quiet, serene, calm young ladies. I was a holy terror. The only time I sat still is when I was reading. The only time. People used to tell me all the time, Debrajoy, sit down. Debrajoy, relax. My mother would say, Debrajoy, get a book or get outside. Although, cleaning day and garden day, she liked it that I was hyper. But it's just really hard, and I know that y'all feel the same way. I know you do. I know our bodies are letting us down quicker than our brain. At least I think so. Sometimes I wonder about that. But it's really hard. I mean, I literally could be out from dawn to dark out in my yard, and I could get my little headlight that Jerry got me, and I could still stay outside. I'm going to tell y'all, 2 mosquitoes bit me yesterday. Well, a bunch did. but two of them right next to each other behind my knee in the crease where you bend your leg. They must have been twins. They must have been twins. I mean, talk about itching. I hope I can get through my psych appointment without scratching the whole time. But, or Teddy peeing on a chair leg. He's good in the stores, though. But, you know, it's just so hard, y'all. And I know you know the same thing. There's things you want to do, but you just can't. You literally cannot. Last night, I could barely stand up long enough to get my shower and try to get paint off of me, although I probably still have some somewhere. Are you okay, Ted? You okay, baby? I tell you, these two are so jealous of each other. He jumped up. I had taken my Anacin to get rid of my morning headache, and I was laying there in bed, and I was talking to God a little bit about some of y'all, and so he jumped up and he laid down next to me, and he was watching carefully for Lily. Lily comes in the room and she sees him on the bed next to me, so she jumps up on the bed and she comes around and she kind of gets nose to nose with him, and she leans over and starts smelling of him, and he starts, I said, Teddy, and he stopped him. But she could not. I was waiting for her to just, but she didn't. But she did not like it that he was laying up there. I guess, you know, I'm naive about this too. I thought that they would be buds. You know, that I had this little Norman Rockwell picture in my head that they would be laying together on the braided rug in front of the fireplace. That doesn't happen, does it, Ted? No, it doesn't. If I pet her, he gets right in the middle of it. If I'm petting him, she runs over, and sometimes it's exhausting because he has gotten after her big time a couple of times. Now, she's quicker than he is, but anyway, I'm just rambling, y'all. And I know some of y'all are having such a hard time, and I do pray for you. And you know, we all have our challenges and things, crosses that we have to bear. And I guess if I had to name, I'm so blessed, y'all. I am, and I know it, and I thank God every day, every single day when I wake up, every single day. I emptied out my trash back there, got my paint cans out. It would be my younger son. It is so hard. It is so hard knowing that there is nothing I can do except pray for him. Nothing. And it breaks my heart because I know it's hard for him to be him. I know that in a tiny, tiny spot in his brain, in his consciousness, in his whatever, I know there's that little part of him that knows that he needs to change and that things are not right. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he's staying. The last time I talked to him or texted, he was in Las Vegas staying with a lady friend. He's so handsome, that man, that he can just get women coming and going. His dad was like that, but not because he was that handsome, but he was a bodybuilder. But I just, it breaks my heart. And it makes me even more thankful for my older son. Y'all, if I could stand the weather, if I could just stand the weather, I would move myself up there. Even my son's always busy. He works a lot. He's always working on his house or doing something, helping a friend do something. And he's not the kind of guy that wants to sit around on a Sunday afternoon with his mother. But at least I could see him once in a while. I don't get lonely. I like being alone. I mean, you know, you got to have a few people in your life, but I mean, just for my children, just for them, just sometimes I feel this big empty spot, this big empty spot. And I know some people who don't understand depression and the relationship to weather. I know some people don't get that, but I get so depressed in Washington that I am not good for anybody, least of all myself. So, you know, it's just not an option. Now, if one of my babies was sick and they needed me, I would just, I mean, I'd just have to bite the bullet and do it. I'd probably be taking a lot more, you know, medication than I am right now. But, you know, I'm so thankful, though, every day that I don't get a phone call. And I've told both of my children, you put my name in your wallet, not just your phone, but your wallet. My name, my number, my address, and who I am. Because if you're ever in an accident, yeah, they check your cell phone, but they also check your wallet. What if something happened and you had a car wreck and your cell phone got thrown out in the, you know, you don't really hear about people's wallets flying 500 feet in the air. God forbid anything should happen to one of my children. And I know some of y'all have had that. And I pray for you. And I'm praying for Adam and for Terry. And some of y'all have husbands. And some of y'all have you. And I pray for y'all. And wouldn't it be cool if we just all went to heaven and we could have this big, massive YouTube party? It would be so amazing. I miss my family. I miss my little brother. What is wrong with me? What the heck? What has brought this on? All this nostalgia. I know that's a pretty big word. You're surprised, aren't you? Every time I'm going to make a video, I flip through the dictionary and I look up a few words so I can keep y'all from knowing how truly dumb I am. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. I'm not the brightest bulb in the room, but I tell you what, I'm not the dumbest either. I am dingy. I am that. But anyway, y'all, I know that, and when I'm thinking, oh, Lord, I wish my back didn't hurt. I wish my right leg wasn't numb and tingly. You know, I catch myself every time and I think, at least you can walk. At least you're not in a wheelchair. At least you're not paralyzed from the neck down. Stop being a baby. We all have our own things, though, y'all, and we have a right to be unhappy about those things, but we have to remember what we do have and be so thankful for them. So, y'all, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get maudlin. You know, I'm just, it's a good day. I'm just exhausted. But when I get home, I'm going to tell you, I am going to knock those cornices out. I want them out of my house. It's too hot in the middle of the day to do them. But by the time I get home from Lowe's, and I take a couple aspirin, Anacin for my back, drink a Coke. Yeah, I've drank my Pepsis. I'm into Jerry's Coke now. But I want to get those done. And as soon as I do, Jerry will hang them for me. And then I can make a little video and you can see what a difference they make. Anyway, I got to let y'all go. 21 minutes is too long for a video. Some of y'all are kind of crazy, though, and you like those long videos. I love y'all so much. Even though I rarely answer comments, it does not mean that I don't think about y'all. I do. And I'm going to sit in the parking lot one of these days, and I am going to just go through, and if all I do is put a little heart next to all the comments, I'm going to do that. I love reading your comments. Do something fun today. Make yourself happy. Bye now.